We are really, if not the world authority, certainly a world authority in the application of very hard alloys. So what we know about is a whole series of very difficult to work, very hard alloys. We've been doing that for just over 100 years. Deloro Stellite supplies technologies which fix customers' wear problems. When we talk about wear problems, we're talking about equipment which has either problems because the equipment is exposed to very high temperatures, or it has really high levels of abrasion caused by the kind of environment it's working in, or high levels of corrosion. And we will solve a customer's wear solution by understanding the problem, selecting the right technology, and then manufacturing the component the customer requires using the appropriate technology which we've selected. So if we take the example of downhole drilling, what we've been doing is providing more and more sophisticated alloys that deliver more and more robust, harder wearing components that allow the drills to last longer at the bottom of this very complex, very deep oil well. We also serve the power generation industry, the medical devices industry, some elements of the high-end automotive industry, and then a whole series of manufacturing businesses, all of whom have these challenges around wear. It's an odd competitive environment, and there's no obvious direct competitors to us. It tends to be driven by our knowledge and our depth of knowledge of that particular niche, and it's quite hard for other people to break in. So the thing that's really quite different about Jigstreet, I think, and very unusual, is the concept of operating partners. So we have two operating partners on our board, both of whom have significant experience in manufacturing businesses and international manufacturing businesses, and we find them a really useful sort of conduit and an interface with the Jigstreet financial team, but also just really great counsel and really challenging members of the management team who help us and really challenge us to think as strategically as we can, and then drive performance as aggressively and as forcefully as we can. We really believe that the business has significant growth potential in the next few years. Most of the markets that we serve, the environment that they are working in, the challenges that they face are getting bigger and bigger, which means that their need for us is growing faster and faster. So we can grow much more quickly than their intrinsic growth rates because of the fact that there are these new and increasing challenges, and that's what gives us the opportunity to grow. We are clear on the markets that we're going to serve and the things that will give us the best bang for our buck in terms of performance improvement. We think that there is very significant top-line growth to be had over the course of the next 3-5 years probably, and also some incremental margin enhancement which really can make a very significant difference to the bottom line of the business over the course of that time frame.